Cindy Brunson has been calling sports as a broadcaster for more than 30 years. The former Coug is now play-by-play voice for the Phoenix Mercury. She and color analyst Ann Meyers-Drysdale are the first all-female broadcast duo in team history. She talked with our Erin Levine about all she's seen in her journey.
Well, it's our pleasure to welcome in Cindy Brunson, a Northwest native who's covered men's and women's sports her entire career. Cindy, what changes have you seen over time with the way women's sports are perceived and are covered?
I was really fortunate to break into broadcasting right as the first generation of Title IX babies hit the scene, right? Graduated Washington State University in '96, and that was the year of the Atlanta Olympic Games. And we saw what that brought us as far as the WNBA forming the very next year in 1997. And then on the heels of that, I'm in my second job in TV. And what am I out doing in the Portland, Oregon area? I'm covering women's soccer because of the 99ers. So I have been very fortunate to see the benefits of Title IX explode on the scene here in the United States and around the world, and its impact, and I have benefited greatly.
You know, going back, what are some of the best moments that you've covered in your career that might not have happened if Title IX wasn't in place?
Well, getting the opportunity to interview the late, great Pat Summitt. I remember following the death of her dear friend Kay Yao at NC State. We had Pat Summitt on SportsCenter early on a Sunday morning, and I had the opportunity to take her down memory lane and learn from her the challenges that she had as a coach starting out in Tennessee, where she was in 1976, mind you, trying to get high school basketball for girls played full court, not just played, but played full court. Those were the kind of fights that she was engaged in to make sure that the Sue Birds and the Diana Taurasi's of today, and Candace Parker, of course, her own at Tennessee, had opportunities that just didn't happen a generation ago.
It's amazing to look back. You mentioned you're a Coug, and 20 years after the legislation was passed, Washington State seemingly was one of the only Division I schools to be really taking this seriously, thanks to that landmark case, Blair versus Washington State. What are your thoughts on attending a school that was really at the forefront of making those changes?
It's just another sense of pride. Washington State University is on the right side of history in so many instances, and I'm just a proud Cougar, and here is another instance of things getting done the right way and fights being fought. Washington State isn't alone. There is a famous case out at Yale, the rowing team, the part owner of the Seattle Storm, in fact, involved in the beneficiary of that. So we're not alone in that, but it's nice that we were on the right side of it.
Really great to hear from Ginny Gilder earlier in the show. What strides still need to be made in terms of raising certain women's sports to the same stage and platform that men's athletics currently enjoy?
I think we need to have fan participation. You know, if you say you believe in women's sports, then go buy a ticket to my Phoenix Mercury or the Seattle Storm, whatever it is, whatever your team is, your softball affiliation, women's professional volleyball, lacrosse with Athletes Unlimited, whatever you support, put your money behind it. And then we need to continue to demand from our folks who cover sports. We want to see the highlights. We want the coverage. Until we get vocal about that, things aren't going to change. We've seen a little bit of change. We've seen the needle move in the right direction as far as U.S. women's soccer getting equal pay. Those kinds of strides continue to be made, but it's going to start with the fan demanding equity.
Sports anchor Cindy Brunson, can we get a Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird rematch, this time in the Western Conference Finals this season?
I would love to see it. And how amazing are those two in particular? We're talking a couple of decades of excellence as the WNBA has gotten better and all the talent around them has elevated. They have maintained, and that speaks to their greatness.
No doubt about that. Thank you so much for your time, and can't wait to see you back up here in the Pacific Northwest.
Sounds good.